Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, we are going to do an energy read on Cardi B and Steffon Diggs. Okay, we're gonna see what's up. Since their relationship is public, that means that we're allowed to analyze it and make our own assumptions about it. Right? Okay, that's what we're doing. We are doing this for entertainment purposes. Okay, but we're gonna see what is the likelihood of their situation working out, because Cardi is still not divorced, and we know why. She said why, and of course, what's his name was like, playing games with her, but at the end of the day, she just had a baby by, Stefan or whatever. Stefan had a bunch of kids being born this year, and it's just, child, if she love it, if she like it, I love it, okay? If she like it, I love it. But we finna get into it because it was worth it. 1, 2. What's the energy? 3, 4. I want to know what's the energy between the two, and how will 2026 look for them? How will it at least start off? Let's ask that. All right. Okay. Okay. I'll say this. It starts off really good, right? It starts, but here's the thing. Even though it starts off good financially, they're good together. They'll also be making some money together, like certain deals or events. Just like how she's promoting his furniture business or something like that. But there's going to be more opportunities where they're making money together. So that's not the only thing. Something else popped up in my head. Now, as far as like them working things out, I feel like they're going to be together for a little while. So the first 90 days, I feel like they're going to be fine. 90 to 120 days, 3 to 6 months. I feel like, they're going to work things out. But here's the thing. And I feel like this is going to happen in month 5. So May, June time frame. I feel like things are going to shift as far as like, the energy between them, like more arguments, more disagreements, just certain things with maybe possibly with parenting styles and stuff like that, and more like something with the children or the care of the children, or something to that magnitude. And then also I feel that as a mother and as a woman, that Cardi is starting to see things, but at the end of the day, you made the choices that you made, and you're kind of in a situation. It's kind of like, okay, this is, like she said, this is my life now. This is what it is, and I'm gonna stick beside him. I feel like there's gonna be another kid though, or a kid situation, and a situation could be somebody, file for child support or whatever, or there's going to be some kind of custody agreement, or it could be a new child that just that surfaces more so like, oh, I didn't know you, whatever. However, that's what I'm picking up, and I feel like something in the month of May, June timeframe, maybe mid-May, early June, something's going to come up, and it's going to cause some friction between them. So things are good now. They're making money. They're happy. She's going to go on tour, and yeah, so just something that's going to be coming up and around that time frame. But here's the thing. Even though there's going to be trouble in paradise, it's not going to stop nothing. Cardi's still going to go on tour. She's still going to do her things. I feel like you won't see the same crash out Cardi that we used to see. We don't see that now. Like, she's been a little chill, but she's still in the honeymoon phases of this I have to say side relationship, because really that's what it is. You're still legally married. But with that being said, I feel like there's going to be a situation where things shift to where she starts to, like, damn, you just like that other ninja. Y'all know who that other ninja is. But yeah, so May time frame, things are going to shift. But the thing is, it's not gonna stop her bag. She's not gonna be how she was before, where she would be so depressed and she don't go on tour, she don't make no money. Like, no, she's gonna, take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, things are gonna shift. Things are going to shift. And I feel like the major shift is gonna happen in May. Mid-May, early June. All right, the next question. Now with the charges that Steffon Diggs has, we definitely got to look into that, because I feel like that also will affect things, because especially if it goes to trial, it will expose a lot more things about him. And I feel like there's going to be more people who are going to step forward and say, yeah, oh, by the way, I was dealing with this. And then it's not going to look good for the Cardi brand. But, they got some money. They can get some good lawyers. It wouldn't be the first time Cardi's been in court. But at the end of the day, this doesn't look good, for her. But it also doesn't look good, like, considering the fact that, like, were you in a relationship? Like, damn, how many relationships you been in? Like, well, let's see. Steffon Diggs, what's going on? What's the energy reading with your case, your court case? Steffon Diggs. What is the energy with the court case between his chef, Steffon Diggs? What is the energy? All right, we're ready. All right, 1, 2, 3, oops, 4. All right. Oh, they had a falling out. The chef, right? Okay. All right. Yeah. Distress. Okay, and this is where I think things will go, and him involved with other people. So this is not just the falling out. I feel like the court case is going to drag on for a little while, whatever. However, things are going to be revealed, and that's what I was talking about between him and Cardi and other players in this situation, because there are other people, and there's going to be more people who's going to come forward. And of course, those two had a falling out. And based off the energy, I feel like it's a little more. I feel like there were like some flirting and some inappropriateness and stuff like that. But of course, it's not something that he took very seriously. But I will say this. He played a key role in the mess that he created with all these random relationships and all this kind of stuff, and all these weird things that he's been doing and all that kind of stuff. And it's just funny how, at a height of somebody's career, when things are going really good for them, that's when, people come out the woodwork and they're like, hey, you did something to me and I'm going to take it to court and I'm going to sue your ass and pursue criminal charges or whatever the case may be. However, the thing is, it's like, even though people are doing that and just waiting, he's still guilty. So did he do the things that he did? Yeah, to an extent, yes. So he does have a side of him that is very, that ain't so great. That is not so great. And I don't think Cardi has seen that side of him. And I feel like she's going to slowly see him for who he really is. And I feel like that's when things are going to shift. But yeah, now the court case is going to drag on for a while. So yeah, because it's to try to prove everything. He's got money. He's got good lawyers. So just know that because of that case, it's going to open up a whole lot of can of worms. What do y'all think? And this is all for entertainment purposes. So I'm going to say allegedly, okay? Because I ain't a celebrity. And please don't try to sue me because I ain't got it, okay? I ain't got it. In the words of Tasha K, I ain't got it.